Hello, everyone, and welcome to my weekly Wednesday live. I have a bit of a cold, and I'm going to do my best to not cough. My husband and I caught a cold, like a summer cold, about, like a little over a week ago. And it's not COVID, it's just some kind of a summer cold. But we are having the hardest time getting over it. Every day we feel the same way. So in any event, I'm here because I did not want to disappoint. And the only time I miss my weekly Wednesday live is when I'm on an airplane. And I'm not on an airplane. And so I wanted to make sure that I joined you all today and that we can talk a little bit about another incredible aspect of surface pattern design. If you're new here or if you end up watching the replay, I am Anne LaFollette. And I had an incredible opportunity to totally reinvent myself in my late 50s when I got laid off from my corporate job. Now, this was pre-COVID, but during COVID and post-COVID, this has happened to many, many people. And so I am here to tell you that we can reinvent ourselves at any age if we explore our creativity and discover something that we truly love. And I was able to explore my creativity because I had a box of art supplies in the basement that I had not used because when I was in my corporate job, I just focused entirely on my corporate job. But I discovered surface design, and surface design is basically making any piece of fabric or any product more beautiful by putting a design on it. And I absolutely wake up with joy every morning because I know I'm going to because I know I'm going to be able to both practice my own art and create new designs and share those with the world on a variety of different products. And I can tell you about it so that you can get incredibly excited about it too. And most of you who join me are exploring surface design to some degree or another. And so I am absolutely delighted to see you all here today. And we can do hard things, Jeanette. You are absolutely right. So today's topic, which I covered in my blog yesterday, tell me in the comments, give me a yes or a not yet. Did you read the blog? So the blog is all about kind of the depths of surface design. I think that the email called it like the magic of surface design, but the blog title, I think, is actually like, let's explore the depths of surface design. And I'm going to share my screen to make sure you guys all know where to find it in case you haven't read it yet. You can pop over there because it's totally fine if you haven't read it yet. I always like to make sure you know how to find it. So if I share my screen and we go to annelafolletteart.com, you can see on my screen that this is my website. Now I'm broadcasting to you from my Facebook business page, which is also called Anne LaFollette Art, and so sometimes this can be kind of confusing. But this is my website, annelafolletteart.com. And so ready to explore surface design. It's never too late to create, which you know is my motto. And then let's get started. You can learn about my program because this actually Visit Now will take you to all of my student stories, which I'm updating all the time. Then there's some free downloadables down here. You can download one of my free guides. And if you come up here at the top, you'll see that there's, on the right-hand side, there is a tab that's called Blog. So if you click on the blog, you can see that I write a blog every week. So we did the yin and yang of surface design on the 18th. I actually opened enrollment to my Pattern Design Academy on the 25th. And then yesterday, which is the 1st of August, we talked about exploring the depths of surface pattern design. And then there's some other wonderful topics from earlier in July. The art of storytelling through surface design, and then also we did a deep dive on ChatGPT and GPT. at the beginning of the month of July. So the exploring the depths of surface design is, I kind of was very inspired by thinking about, well, how did I first kind of learn about surface design? And of course, it's always important for you to know, well, what am I talking about? What is surface design? And so as I was saying, it's the art of embellishing surfaces. It can be fabric, wallpaper, home decor, packaging, and you're basically embellishing those surfaces with creative designs. And most people have never heard of it, but it's been around since the beginning of time. So it's the very, very beginning of time. And so I'll let you guys go ahead and read this later, but I just wanted to make sure that you're sort of getting a little bit more of a perspective on how long surface design has existed and where in our cultures it has appeared from the beginning of time. And then I also referred us back to the Art of Storytelling blog, which was two or 3 weeks ago. And then also wanted to dive just a little bit into the power of a signature style. So again, if you come to AnnLaFolletteArt.com, which is up here in the upper left, and then you click on the blog tab that's right here, you can read all my blogs. And I do have Ann TV here, which is my YouTube channel, in case you never watch me on YouTube. And Susan Brooks is here. Hello, Susan Brooks. It's great to see you coming in from my YouTube channel. And I can also see that that Jeanette is coming in from I think Jeanette's coming in both from my YouTube channel and from my Facebook group. So thank you so much. So I'm going to come back on screen because I wanted to talk a little bit about signature style, because part of the blog is about this, I don't know what the best way to describe it is exactly, but frequently there's a very big part of the conversation around surface design that is all about ensuring that you have a signature style, or that something about the way you draw or the way you paint is very distinctive and very, very you, so that someone would recognize that it's your piece of art. They'd recognize it kind of right away. And hello, Sochimo. It's great to see you joining me also from my YouTube channel. I love it. I'm now able to broadcast in multiple places at once. So, so what I wanted to just share with you today is it's very important to not get all hung up about this whole signature style conversation, right? And because I think that we have a signature style kind of naturally in us, because if you think about it, all of our handwriting is really unique. Sometimes in school we're taught to do our handwriting in a certain way, and then it all kind of starts to become quite similar. But if you didn't have that experience, then you definitely have a very unique handwriting. And even if you did try to learn how to do kind of a script in school, you still have a very distinctive version of that. And as a result, you definitely are, you definitely have a signature approach. You have a signature point of view. You have there are things in the world that attract you that are different from what someone else is attracted to. That could be colors that you're attracted to. That could be themes that you're attracted to, right? You could be attracted and spend all of your time creating repeating patterns and illustrations that are based on the ocean and the coast, right? Or the seaside. Because either maybe that's where you live, or maybe that's what has always inspired you. You love being near the water, in a coastal environment. And so that could very well be your signature, which is the fact that you love the colors that you see throughout the year by the ocean, and everything that lives in the ocean and around the ocean. But I think that it's important to important to sort of let this be easy. I've been focused quite a bit recently on trying to help everyone in my community approach the work that they're doing and to let it be easy. Because I think that if we have an approach that we're going to let it be easy, then we can help reduce any level of overwhelm or any of these feelings of I'm behind or I'm not good enough or all of those kind of comparison trap issues that come up a lot in all contexts, right? In all contexts and in all environments. And it's a very natural place. It's a very natural place to gravitate towards this comparison game or not feeling worthy or not feeling like we're enough or that our work is good enough. And so I am trying to stay in this zone of let it be easy, see what happens, see what comes, continue to learn, continue to lean into your learning, take courses that inspire you so that you can learn even more about surface design and how to create surface designs, because there's always more to learn and there's so many incredible programs out there these days. So with that, I'm just going to scroll through the comments, and since I'm going to scroll through the comments just to see whether or not, so Jeanette said that she has saved over a half of a quilt top today. That's outstanding. And hello, Julie Rock, you're new. It's great to see you here. Okay, so let me also pop over here. Hello, Mary Ann Walker LeClaire. It's great to see you. And Laura's here as well, and so is Amanda. So you guys now all know where to go find the blog so that you can read it. And I'm going to let you go kind of early because I don't want to keep coughing and the sun is just starting to peek out here in Northern California in my beautiful neighborhood outside San Francisco. There's a little bit of a fog bank. I can see a little bit of a fog bank coming in across where I look out over this ridge near where I live. It's really beautiful where I get to look. I sit here now and I get to see and look outside, and it's so beautiful. But I think I need to go make myself some herbal tea. Thank you, Jeanette, for that recommendation. I appreciate that. And I'm just going to relax. And I am going to make today easy on myself. So go read the blog and stay tuned. I'll be back again, of course, next week. And in the meantime, you know that I always like to say in closing that I am Anne LaFollette. And it's never too late to create. Bye for now, and I'll see you next week.